Where water runs off, divide irrigation into shorter cycles, separated by time for infiltration. This cycle and soak approach reduces puddling, but total applied depth must still match actual lawn need.
Allow the surface to become reasonably firm before mowing, aerating, or allowing heavy foot traffic.
Never core aerate saturated soil because machinery can smear pore spaces and worsen structural damage.
Aerate compacted turf only during the grass species' active recovery period under suitable moisture conditions.
Cool season and warm season grasses have different recovery windows, so consult local extension timing guidance.
Core aeration can improve infiltration and gas exchange when compaction is truly part of the problem. Leave extracted soil cores to dry and break down naturally, unless disease guidance recommends otherwise.
Do not bury grass beneath a thick layer of compost, sand, or untested imported soil.
Improve chronic low spots through professional grading or drainage design, rather than repeatedly adding surface soil. Direct downspouts only where regulations allow and where discharge will not damage neighboring property.
For severe saturation, a qualified contractor can evaluate swales, drain tiles, outlets, and underground obstructions.
Raise mowing height within the recommended range for your grass during heat and moisture stress. Remove no more than 1/3 of leaf height during a single mowing whenever practical. Sharpen mower blades so cuts heal cleaner and leaf symptoms remain easier to interpret.
Keep heavy equipment off wet turf to prevent ruts, compaction, and damage to weakened crowns.
Pause unnecessary nitrogen until the cause is understood and the grass can resume healthy growth.
Use a laboratory soil test before correcting pH or nutrients with lime, sulfur, or fertilizer.
Never apply lime simply because grass is brown. Soil pH cannot be diagnosed by color.
If disease signs are weak, improve moisture management and observe before considering any fungicide treatment.
If disease appears likely, send a fresh boundary sample to a turf diagnostic laboratory.
Collect both affected and healthy transition tissue, following the laboratory's packaging and submission instructions. Keep samples cool and deliver promptly, because decomposed tissue becomes much harder to diagnose accurately.
Use fungicides only for a confirmed or strongly supported disease listed on the product label.
Follow every label direction, including turf species, target disease, rate, timing, protective equipment, and re-entry. Do not mix lawn chemicals unless the labels specifically permit that combination and compatibility is established. Avoid homemade bleach, salt, vinegar, detergent, or fertilizer cocktails that can injure turf and soil. If insects are suspected, identify species and population before deciding whether control is economically justified. Beneficial and harmless organisms commonly live in moist soil, so presence alone proves very little.
Where crowns are dead, reseeding or sodding should wait until the underlying cause is corrected. Choose replacement grass suited to sunlight, climate, soil drainage, traffic, and available irrigation capacity.
Seed timing differs by grass group and region, making local recommendations more reliable than universal calendars. Protect repaired areas from traffic and maintain evenly moist seedbeds without recreating saturated conditions. New sod also needs careful establishment watering, followed by gradual transition toward deeper, less frequent irrigation. One major mistake is watering daily by habit, even when rainfall already supplied adequate moisture.
Another is extending runtime everywhere because one dry-looking corner alone receives poor sprinkler coverage.
Replacing a clogged nozzle is usually more sensible than flooding the entire irrigation zone longer.
Applying fertilizer during active disease or severe root stress can encourage tender growth and worsen imbalance.
Scalping brown turf removes remaining photosynthetic tissue and slows recovery from root and heat stress.
Aggressive dethatching during stressful weather can tear weakened plants before they can replace damaged roots.
Aerating at the wrong season may create wounds when turf has little capacity for recovery. Assuming every circular patch is fungus can lead to unnecessary pesticide use and missed drainage problems.
Assuming every wet patch is overwatering can also overlook broken pipes, runoff, springs, or soil layering.
Seek professional help when standing water persists, sewage is suspected, or electrical irrigation faults appear.
Contact local utilities before digging deeply for drainage, grading, irrigation repairs, or soil replacement.
A turf specialist is valuable when patches expand rapidly, despite corrected irrigation and careful observation.
Diagnostic laboratories can separate disease from environmental injury when field symptoms remain frustratingly similar. Professional assessment is also wise when large areas require grading, drainage installation, or complete renovation.
Bring photographs, irrigation records, weather notes, product history, and representative samples to the consultation.
Good records shorten diagnosis and reduce the temptation to try several conflicting treatments simultaneously.
Now return to the original patch and compare its moisture, roots, leaves, and boundaries again. The goal was never simply making brown grass green. It was restoring healthy growing conditions. Wet soil can still produce brown turf when roots lack oxygen or cannot function normally. Surface moisture can also hide dry roots when compaction, thatch, runoff, or uneven sprinklers interfere.
Humidity and prolonged wetness may favor disease, but symptoms should be identified before chemical treatment.
Begin with observation, moisture checks, root inspection, and an irrigation audit using identical containers. Correct leaks, scheduling, drainage, compaction, mowing, and nutrient mistakes according to grass type and climate. Allow recovery time, because stressed crowns and roots rebuild gradually rather than changing overnight.
Healthy lawns depend on balanced air, water, light, nutrients, mowing, and suitable grass selection.
Remember this rule: a wet lawn is not automatically a well-watered or healthy lawn.
Diagnose first, correct the cause carefully, and avoid adding products simply to feel proactive.
Subscribe for more evidence-based lawn investigations designed to save water, money, and unnecessary treatments.
Your next brown patch may be confusing, but a measured inspection can reveal what moisture hides.